like the sun is sure to shine, like the ocean's changing tide. Till that day my heart is in the sands of old Lahaina. It's in the sands of old Lahaina. Every memory that we share is running through my mind and taking with me everywhere I go. Every prayer I lift on high, asking for the strength needed to keep facing our tomorrows. She might stand no more, I know for sure. She might stand no more, but I know she will rise, she will rise, she will rise again, she will rise. Like the sun is sure to shine, like the ocean's changing tide. Till that day my heart is in the sands of old Lahaina. Is in the sands of old Lahaina. Every tear I shed is one last cry until the time we meet again. She might stand no more, but I know for sure. She might stand no more, but I know she will rise, she will rise, she will rise again, she will rise, she will rise, she will rise, she will rise again, she will rise from the surface. She will rise, she will rise from the surface. She will rise again, she will rise from the surface. She will rise, she will rise from the surface. She will rise again, she will rise from the sands of old Lahaina. 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 From the sands of old Lahaina.
Hi, G. Hi. Didn't you need to do anything today? No. I don't think so.
This is better. Okay.
We look so hard for something that brings us happiness. We tend to look outside ourselves and forget what we have within. We put our hands together to find peace in our days. The present moment is all we have. Don't let it slip away. If we close our eyes, remember all that we have. Our hearts will feel a brighter day. We'll sing Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu. Sometimes we get overwhelmed by all the hatred and pain. If we can look past our differences, There's so much we can gain if we open our eyes to see the beauty inside. Our hearts will feel a brighter day. We'll sing Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu. Let's join our hands together in gratitude we treasure the golden chain of love. Our hearts gathered in one place, our differences will embrace. We will be as one. Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida, Namo Amida Butsu.
Good morning. Welcome to Mako on JJ this morning. And I'm sure I'm going to see any. Oh, we have some new faces this morning. It's not you, Paul. The person next to you. And would you like to introduce the person next to you? Paul. Wake up. Who is this handsome person next to you? Oh. Okay. Welcome. Okay. Anybody else? Nope. All right. We have our service to begin at this time. And please stand with your eagle as we begin the service with singing Fidelity Sarana together in both Pali and English. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddha Sana Gacchami Dharma Sana Gacchami Sangha Sana Gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Today, please be seated. Today we'll chant the hymn Juseke, the verses reaffirming the vows, which will be found on the screen. Juseke is an excerpt from the larger sutra of the Tathagata of immeasurable life. And the chanting will then be followed by quiet sitting.
Namanda Vitsanamanda Vitsanamanda Vitsanamanda. No. Let's sit together quietly for a few moments. So just relax and get comfortable. If you are able, sit forward in your seat and place both feet flat on the ground. Sit up straight, align your head, neck, shoulders, and back in a straight line that goes down to the floor. Place your hands comfortably in your lap. Now close your eyes and just breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in, you'll feel energy filling your body. And as you breathe out, any stress or worries in your mind just fade away. Just breathe. The sound of the gong will signal the end of our quiet meditation.
We encourage everyone at this time to offer incense as an expression of gratitude. Mahalo. Thank you. And let us now recite the golden chain of love. Let us begin. I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my length bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that what I do now depends not only on my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu. Okay. And now it's the children's story time. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like they can stand up.
Sorry, too much time sleeping, lying in bed. Oh no. Sorry, it's like Barkley and Lucy went to Holy Preschool last week and forgot to go home. Okay, so they're in my car. So we'll just have to take it. From Mongo, it's me, Prince Yuki, using Barkley the dog's voice, because Sensei forgot Barkley in the car. Okay, so anyway, we have a great story for y'all today, and that's great, it's me. No, really, it's me, it's Ladybug, I just like Kermit the Gosh Frog. Okay. So anyway, Sensei, better hurry up and go to the story. Let's put it back. Because we have an excellent story today. Today's story is a family is a family. Written by Sarah O'Leary and illustrated by Ching Ling. A family is a family is a family. Written by Sarah O'Leary and illustrated by Ching Ling. We were talking about families at school. The teacher asked us what we thought made our family special. I went last because I wasn't sure what to say. My family is not like everybody else's. My mom and dad have been best friends since the first grade. They really like each other. It's kind of gross. There are lots of kids in our family. Mom and Dad just keep coming home with more. Both of my moms are terrible singers, and they both like to sing really loud. I have more grandparents than anybody else I know. We have a new baby in our house. I think my mom ordered him online. We all look alike in my family. We just kind of go together. One week, Mom gets me. The next week, Dad does. Fair is fair. Some people say I look like my dad. And some people say, I look like my mom. I think I look like myself. My mom says that before I was born, I grew in her heart. Because I live with my grandmother, people sometimes think she's my mother. She's not. She's my everything. Some of the kids were dads when he met Mom, and some were moms when she met Dad. Now we all belong to each other. One of my dads is tall, and one is short. They both give good hugs. I listened to everybody else, and then I remembered the time someone saw us all together at the park. She asked my foster mother to point out her real children. "Oh, I don't have any imaginary children," Mom said. "All of my children are real." A family is a family is a family. The end. Yay! And this book is dedicated for Ian O'Leary for telling me this is a good book. And that's from SOL. And also to Mom, Dad, Son. Thank you for being the very best family and for giving me 32 years of pure happiness, with many more to come. Special thanks to Mark, who I love more than anything, and who has been a great source of inspiration with this book. And that's from QL. And that was the story. A family is a family is a family. Written by Sarah O'Leary and illustrated by Cheng Lung. Well, not a great story. I think this is backwards. That's okay. What did you like? Yeah, really. I like the silence part too. That was pretty cool. I'm not telling family was different because there's no regular normal kind of family. It's because every family is going to be different. But there are still a family. One mom plus one dad, two moms, two dads, no dad, no mom, or just one mom. Mom plus dad plus lots of other kids. Everybody in the family looks different. Everybody in the family looks the same. It doesn't matter. They love each other. They look out for each other. Take care of each other. That's why we're a family. Well, that's just how I love the dog say too. Except they say family, and it means the same thing. You got your two tutus, you got your mom and dad, you got real cousins, you got real cousins, you got my families. We're not much related by blood, but they're definitely mama. When everybody lets the aloha and the words come out, we have family, a place where everybody knows your name, a community of communities. Where everyone can be who they are. Everyone can be completely different. But we all try hard to learn to accept each other, just as they are. And they try their best to learn to accept us just as we are. We share what we have. Friendly smiles and chocolates, talk story, sweets, any kind, okay. The Buddha taught, it's not easy to get along with other people just as they are. Because human beings are self-centered. We like to think this life is about me, but it's not. To be happy, live this unrepeatable life, to help others. Well, that's right. It's just like us. We're all big. You got a rascal dog who's a ladybug, looks like me, and a sensei who's actually crazy grandpa, and a rascal dog too. You mean the world doesn't revolve around me, but the dog, rascal dog, is the star of the show? Well, that's right. Well, God, I know the world doesn't revolve around me. I just like to think so. My world actually revolves around Lucy the ladybug. Whereas just as me, we love each other's worth and just as we are. Oh, you're such a romantic rascal. Why you got that? I would say we go to social hall. Actually, to the temple kitchen today. Check out the refreshments. Eat up everything before it's over, whatever they say. Okay, let's go. Fade to black. Oops. So remember, be good.
But I do much.
I don't laugh. That's funny. So I just like to talk fairly easy Dharma talk with adults today. You can say your dad's sick, you can come back and say, or you can sit there and make funny faces. Can you make me smile? Okay. So this one is zip the lips, and open the ears. So talk stories is easy, but listen to story is hard. What?
Never said that.
Where's the second mic coming from? Okay, technical problem, hang on. Test, 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 test. Microphone check. Actually, there's something here too. It's okay? Okay, so we're okay. So, zip the lips, open the ears. The Buddha never said that. That was actually Reverend Bert Sumikawa, who's my mentor. So what if I told you this? If you want to be happy, zip the lips and open the ears. If you want people to like you, zip the lips, open the ears. If you want a new opportunity at work or better relationships with the people you work with, zip the lips, open the ears. If you want to experience Namo Amida Butsu, the Nembutsu, as a personal transformation, zip the lips, open the ears. So simply shut up and listen, and you'll hear Namo Amida Butsu, you'll hear Amida Buddha calling out to you, just as you are, utterly human, offering a path to birth into the Pure Land and becoming Buddha, awakening to reality as it is. Namo Amida Butsu. Okay, end of Dharma talk. No, sorry. So some of you have met Reverend Dr. Bert Sumikawa, who's a retired pediatric dentist. He's retired as a minister as well, but he's still actively serving. He's well into his 80s at this point, and he's still serving as the supervising minister of the Windward Buddhist Temple. So when I was training and studying, hoping to become a Tokudo ordained minister, excuse me, he taught me this simple truth. Zip the lips, open the ears. And it helped me become a better temple minister of the Honganji. So when I was studying for Tokudo and I was training, Reverend Bert and the late Mrs. Rose Nakamura, who's one of the co-founders of Project Dana, together they insisted, Kerry, if you're serious about being a temple minister, you must visit people in hospitals, hospice, care homes, at their private residence, when they're facing the end of life. When they're facing the end of life. So again, if you really want to be a minister, you have to do this. And they were right. And yet when I started doing visitations, I found myself struggling to find any kind of words of wisdom or offer comfort. Because me personally, I wasn't comfortable being around people who were dying. And I wasn't comfortable with the idea of death. So I asked Reverend Bert for his advice. I find myself struggling to find something to say. And he just smiled at me and said, zip the lips, open the ears. And so with these very simple but actionable words, very easy to take action, he taught me that I need to turn my ego brain off. Right? I need to shut my mouth. And I need to actively, deliberately, and intentionally listen to what the other person is saying, but also how they're saying it. What is their facial expression, tone of voice, the words that they use. And so when I actually tried this active listening techniques in real life, I discovered each and every person that I visited, they took the time to express gratitude. They say, thank you for coming, thank you for coming. And if I listened carefully, they teach me what I needed to know. I didn't have to say anything, I just have to be there for the person. Listen to whatever they wanted to share, as they remembered their unrepeatable life. And as the end of life nears, many visits just simply transition from having a dialogue to just the minister chanting sutras or singing familiar songs very quietly, so that the person knows that we're together in the Nembutsu. And eventually, inevitably, they reach the end of life, they die. They leave this world and they go forth to birth into the Pure Land of Amida Butsu, awakening to reality as it is, becoming Buddha, returning in oneness with Amida to this world to guide others to their birth into the Pure Land. And so this experience, the experience of visiting people at the end of life, this is human life compressed into months, weeks, days, hours, minutes, and seconds. It's the end of this person's unrepeatable life. And you get to be there. I get to be there. So to truly understand the meaning of this unrepeatable life, you have to sit with people who are at the end of life. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be there. Excuse me. And yet, despite having many opportunities, we all have opportunities if we want to take it. Most people, myself included, we shy away from, end-of-life visitation, unless we have to. Unless we have to. Why is that? Why is that? The Buddha taught, things that are bad and harmful to oneself are easy to do, but things that are good and beneficial are exceedingly difficult to do. The wisdom of Gautama Buddha in the Dhammapada, this is verse 163. Excuse me. So it's a very simple truth. It's an insight that rings true with everybody's experience. I don't think anybody would say that's not true. So let's think of some things that are good and beneficial for you, but exceedingly difficult to do in real life. Let's see. Good for me, hard to do. Good for me, but hard to do. Let's see. What's good for me and hard to do? Eat more fruits and vegetables, eat less starch, eat less sugar, sleep better, stress less, get more exercise, create new connections with people, and because I'm a minister, go to church, volunteer your time in the service of others, and be kind and gentle. Conversely, how many things can you think of that are easy to do, but bad for you? Easy to do, but bad for me? That's easy. McDonald's French fries on Fridays. Why? Because my granddaughter taught me, because it's Friday. Get it, Grandpa? We have to go to McDonald's and eat French fries, because it's Friday. Oh, Grandpa, hello? So anyway, every time she comes to visit on Fridays, we go eat McDonald's. Easy to do, but bad for me? Let's see, white rice. Potatoes, oh my gosh, I love potatoes. Pasta, and those are the three things the doctor says you really shouldn't be eating too much of that stuff. Sweets, candies, chocolates. Mimi will tell you if a bag of chocolates comes home, half of it will be gone by the morning, so just don't bring chocolate in the house. And that's just food, right? So the things that are easy to do but bad for me, endless lists of things to do. Okay, how about non-food ones? Easy to do but bad for me, watch too many Korean romantic drama comedies. 안녕하세요. 네, 그래요. Hang out with my friends online, but not in real life. And how many times are you chatting with people, your friends, online, but you never see them face to face? Or you don't go surfing, fishing, or swimming in the ocean every day, even though we live in Maui. We live in Hawaii. We live on an island. We're surrounded by the ocean. And yet, right, how many of us actually take the time to go every day? If you do, good for you. I just think I would like to, but I don't. So again, it's easy to do, but I don't do it. So I think we'd agree that Buddha's insight, rings true. As human beings, we always choose, it's about me. So if we knew the key to happiness, in fact, in reality was zip your lips, open the ears, would I do it? Would I do it? This is the secret to life. This is the truth. Can you do it? Can you actually just shut up and listen to the other person? Can I move from being self-centered to being other-centered, truly listening to what people say? If I knew that that would make me happier, if I knew that would make other people happier, and if I knew that would make the world a nicer place, would I do it? Could I do it? And the answer is no, because I'm just too self-centered. How about Jodo Shinshu Buddhism? How about the Honganji tradition? The practice of Naiwami-Taoism. Try to remember this. Right? The key practice in Jodo Shinshu Buddhism is what they call Chohon, to listen and to hear the Dharma of the vow of Amida to save everyone. Right? The Hongan, the 18th and most important of the 48 vows of Amida. So the Honganji, we are the temple of the Hongan, of this primal vow of the vow of Amida to save everyone. If you look at the characters carefully, and if you study kanjis, it's written with two characters, literally, to listen and to hear. So, how many of you can describe the difference, define the difference between to listen and to hear? So, if you think of it, active listening, or you have to make a decision, you have to say, I'm going to listen to something. You have to use your hearing ability, turn your ears on, and listen for something. So, actively, intentionally, deliberately. You have to focus your attention on the other person's eyes, the other person's face, right, to the words they're saying, to the tone they're using. Good morning. Good morning. Right, just the tone alone, or facial expression. It's not just the words. Right? How they're saying things. How they're saying it. Also, use a specific language. And then you have to reflect on, what they're saying, how they're saying it, and why they're saying it. Right? You have to hear what they're saying to you, telling you, sharing with you. Then you actually have to make the effort to listen to the Dharma teachings in whatever means possible. So whether that's visiting temples to listen to Dharma talks, so you could be like Mike and go from temple to temple to listen to a different minister, offer different perspectives on the Dharma. You can search out the Dharma online. There's an incredible amount of stuff online. There's books. You can talk story with other Buddhists. There's things that you can do. There's things that you can do. But to hear the Dharma, to hear Namu Amida Butsu as this calling voice of Amida calling to you, you have to zip the lips and open the ears. You have to listen, but don't judge. Just experience it. You have to hear, but you don't have to try to understand. You just experience it. And you have to say Namu Amida Butsu without consciously saying, I'm going to say Namu Amida Butsu. It just comes out. You just experience it. So if you need to understand why Namu Amida Butsu is the true cause of birth into the Pure Land, the cause of your becoming a Buddha, returning in oneness with Amida to this world of human confusion and delusion to guide others to their birth into the Pure Land, get ready for a long road, because you're going to have to memorize everything that's in this book. This is everything Shinran ever wrote in Japanese. We have the English translation, so don't worry. To really understand the doctrine, it's going to take some time. But to experience Namu Amida Butsu, you just have to listen and hear. Namu Amida Butsu is the voice of Amida calling out to you, just as you are. Not because you're special or you're good or you go to church regularly, but rather because you don't. You know what's good for you, but you don't do it. We know what's bad for us, but we do it. Human nature. You'll find yourself, once you start hearing the voice of Amida calling to you, you'll find yourself saying Namu Amida Butsu in your own voice, whether it's by yourself or with others in a temple. You experience something inside of you changing. Something's going to change. You begin to see the world in a new light, the light of wisdom that's Amida guiding you on the path of this unrepeatable life. Namu Amida Butsu. You're going to remain the same, ordinary, unexceptional, utterly human, self-centered, ego self that you are. But you become aware of your true nature. And you become aware that, yes, I am in fact the ego-centered, egocentric fool. I know the truth, I know what's good for me, but I can't do it. I want to, but I can't. I don't, for some reason. And once you become aware of this true nature, your true self-nature, and you accept it, you experience how rare and wondrous it is to encounter this teaching that says, you, just as you are, flaws and alls, weaknesses, limitations, all the mistakes you've made in your life, it's okay. Your birth into the Pure Land is assured. Namu Amida Butsu. You become grateful. You unlock this heart of gratitude in the mind of non-discrimination. So receiving this, the faith of Shinjin, the mind of no doubt, the mind of absolute certainty, of birth into the Pure Land, you'll find the strength and serenity to thrive in this samsara world of human confusion and delusion. You will learn to live life to the fullest in each moment of every day of an unrepeatable life. Zip the lips and open the ears. Namu Amida Butsu. Mahalo for listening, and may your day be filled with aloha. Oops, sorry, there's the other one. There's one more quote, which I thought was funny. Quote, "Few among men are they who cross to the other shore. The others merely run up and down the bank on this side." The words of Gautama Buddha. Namo Buddhas. Zip the lips, open the ears. Very good. Okay. Sorry, I lost my voice.
Thank you, Reverend Carey, for the words of wisdom. All right, let us all recite the Metta Sutta. Please rise with the singing of the Ondoku song, which will be found on the screen.
close your eyes halfway, so you're looking both inwardly and outwardly. Chest breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in, think of something for which you are grateful. As you breathe out, just say mahalo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just breathe. The sound of the gong is at the end of our quiet meditation.
Thank you. All right, announcements? I just have one general announcement. Anybody can guess what it's about? What is it? Garage sale, yes. That's the high life of our life in June. So thank you everybody who came out. We were very fortunate to have the help of members, Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, Judo, and members that came out and set up things for us, and so that we can create the mess that you'll see up there. Okay, so if you have the time, any time of the day, any time of the afternoon, come up and help us, because there are lots and lots and lots of bags, clothing, and just knickknacks all around the place. So please come and help us get it displayed, and then you can do your shopping, okay? After we have everything in place, we welcome you to select some things that you may want to buy. But let's get the things all out first, and then we can all shop at ease. Shop, Sharon said, shop till you drop. Okay, we hope we can be standing next to you. I know. But anyway, thank you for any donations you made and any help you have done. But we truly appreciate all of our affiliates. I mean, there were like 50 plus people here yesterday, and they were tired. I knew they were tired. I was tired. So they must have been exhausted because they carried the bags and everything else. So thank you, affiliates, very much.
And if you look at the pictures here, so the first one, this is like at whatever, 7 o'clock in the morning or something when we first opened this.
All right, any other announcements? If not, we'll have our refreshments by the kitchen, is that right?
In the kitchen.
Kitchen, okay, and thank you very much for attending this morning's service, and we'll see you next Sunday, our service next Sunday. Okay, thank you. Bye.